How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go over who I think are going to win the awards. Now this one, I wish I started more mid-season or did this video a little earlier, but right now it's pretty close to the end of the season. Kind of see where it's going to go. There's some iffies. There's some ones where definitely it could go either way, but a lot of them are kind of dead set. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through who I think. I got my top 3 for each award. I also got ChatGPT's top 3 for each award, and I will be scrolling to that now. And yeah, alright, so let's get into it. Before we get into it though, link in the description, QR code right down there, it will stay there, and you can check out Fanatics. You can get, maybe this, I don't know if this is on there, I got this from the Hall of Fame. You get one of those jerseys, might keep sure what jersey is somewhere, I forgot to put it on the door, it might be on my chair. On my chair. I don't like putting it there, but I do when I like put it on to take it off, or to take it off to put it back on again, and that bit of hair pisses me off. But jerseys up there, yeah, you can pick up any kind. If you're a Penguins fan, you can pick that up. If you're a Canucks fan, this channel's Canucks related, so hopefully you are a Canucks fan. You can pick up one of those. Also, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy these videos. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to get better. I understand if these videos aren't the best, but if you have any. Yeah, leave a comment if you have any constructive criticism or you think I can make the videos better. Also, make sure to check out the Quebec Nordiques franchise mode. Episode 5 came out recently. Episode 6 I'm filming tomorrow. It'll be Tuesday. It'll be coming out on Friday. But episode 5 came out, and as I said in the Monday video, all I'll say is Barrett Hayden, incredible. But yeah, that's about it. Let's get right back into the video. Alright, let's get into this. We're going to go into mine first, and then we'll do ChatGPT's. For mine, we're going to start with the Jim Gregory Manager of the Year Award. And my number 3, I got Chris McFarland with the Colorado Avalanche. I really like what he did at the trade deadline. And I can't really think of much that he did in the offseason, but I really like what he did getting Natchez for Rantanen, getting Drury, who's pretty good, getting a couple picks. And then I really liked what he did getting Brock Nelson. I think that he did give up a lot. You know, especially with the Natchez, the package they got for Rantanen, I feel like they gave up a lot, but Natchez could be really good. He's looking really good in Colorado. And then Callum Ritchie and a first-round pick for Brock Nelson was a lot. But yeah, I really like what Chris McFarland's done during the season, and I'm sorry, I'm just blanking. I should have done a little bit more research, but off-season, I'm blanking. Julian Brisebois, though, I know this, what he did in the off-season, getting rid of Steven Stamkos and how bad that contract looks currently, and bringing in Jake Gensel. That was a smart move. I was hoping the Canucks would do that because they've been linked to him for so long, but deep down inside I knew they wouldn't be able to do it. And as soon as he got traded to Tampa Bay, I was like, yep, he's probably going to go there. What he's done at the trade deadline as well, getting Gord and Burakovsky. I forget if they made any other moves, but Julian Brisebois has done a really good job with the Tampa Bay Lightning, especially since he took over for Stevie Y. And I know that this is just this season, but yeah, this season he's also done very well. And Chris Patrick, it's undeniable how good he's done. The offseason that Washington had was amazing, and yeah, he's a clear number 1 right now, and that's who we'll go with. ChatGPT. They have Bill Zito, Florida Panthers. I mean, like, yeah, the Seth Jones, but they lost a lot of players, and I forget if they really added anyone in the offseason. They made the Seth Jones trade. Really buying in. I'm not sure about that pick. Chris Patrick at 2. Now, Chris Patrick at 2 makes sense, but I feel like it should be 1. His first full season as a general manager. I think he did take over during the offseason, so he can't be accredited to some of the moves that they made in the offseason. But, yeah, he's rejuvenated the Capitals. I agree with having Chris Patrick in the top 3. I think he should be number 1. Number 1, they have Jim Neal. I think I have him at number 4. I think Dallas overpaid a little bit when it comes to Granlund, even though he does look really good. And CC. But I really like the Rantanen trade. Stankoven, I don't know. I feel like they gave up a lot. But also it's Rantanen, right? You locked them up. That's the big difference between Carolina and Dallas trading for the players, was that Dallas had a contract lined up whilst Carolina didn't. And that's why they had to move him. But yeah, that's it for the GMs. Let's hop right into the yeah, I hit Patrick Alvin when I first asked, so I had to switch it. It's AI. Jack Adams. I have Scott Arniel with the Winnipeg Jets. Just amazing season that they're having. Apologies. I get fidgety. I just picked my desk. What he's done with the Winnipeg Jets is amazing. Their seasons they're having is awesome. And they didn't really make too many off-season moves. It was really more of a GM thing. Dean Evison on Columbus. I think he would be higher. I think you might be able to make an argument for putting Scott Arniel ahead of Dean Evison, since Columbus is now slipping away from the playoffs and doesn't look like they're going to make it. But I do think that he still needs some recognition for how good of a season they had, especially because they look like they're probably going to be a rebuilding team, maybe a bit of a bottom feeder. Not too much. I feel like they'd be like more middle pack of the bad. But now they're more middle pack of the NHL, which is a huge step. A lot of their younger players took a step. I think you could attribute that to the coaching, what Dean Evison has done there than Spencer Carberry. Although I think Chris Patrick's job is a little... Chris Patrick had a little bit more of an influence on how Washington's doing. Spencer Carberry definitely helped, and he's definitely a reason that they are up there. ChatGPT actually has the same list. They have Scott Arniel, Dean Evison, and Spencer Carberry. So I don't really have to go over it. It's just the same. And then this one's the same as well. I got Cirelli, Reinhart, Barkov. I would put Reinhart ahead of Barkov, but for the Selke. But the voter's going to pick Barkov, even with the injuries. ChatGPT, same list. Cirelli, Reinhart, Barkov. Yeah, that's about it. Now, since where we get different, I will start reading some of ChatGPT's reasons as we move into the Calder. At number 3, I have Macklin Celebrini. I think if he played more games, he'd definitely be higher on this list. But the reason I have him over Michkov, who has more points than him, is his point per game rate is way better. And I feel like if he did have a fully healthy season, he would be higher on this list, and he would definitely be ahead of Michkov. Second, I have Dustin Wolf. I wanted to put him first so bad. But the person, I think if Calgary made the playoffs, I could put him higher. I know it's Rookie of the Year, not MVP. But I feel like if Calgary made the playoffs, I'd put him a little higher. But I gotta give it to Lane Hudson right now. And he looks so good. The season he's having is amazing. I have to put Lane Hudson ahead of Dustin Wolf. His play. It's not even just the points. I've watched him. He is dominant for a smaller guy. He's definitely... His skating reminds me... He's very, very fluid. It reminds me of Quinn Hughes a little bit. And but he does have a little bit of choppiness, which kind of reminds me of PK Subban. I don't know if that's a crazy take, but his skating reminds me of like a mix of PK Subban and Quinn Hughes, to where he's very smooth in his edges, but he's very choppy when it comes to his strides. But not like overly choppy, just still pretty good. ChatGPT has Dustin Wolf at 3. They have Lane Hudson at 2. They have Macklin Celebrini at 1. I disagree with Macklin at 1, but I agree that if you're going to order it, Hudson over Wolf. And they attribute Celebrini's point per game pace that sets him apart. Hudson's contributions, but the fact that Hudson's putting up the most points as a rookie as a defenseman is also what puts me over. I'm pretty sure he's like top 5 in defenseman scoring, so I feel like it's Hudson's award. Now the Vezina Trophy. This is where ChatGPT goes crazy. That's all I'll say. The Vezina. I got Darcy Kemper at 3. I think he's upped a lot in this later half of the season, because I'm pretty sure some stats before. I have the goalie stats pulled up because I did the research for this last. He's got a 921 with a 203. He has a better goals against average than Connor Hellebuyck, and he only has a .003 worse save percentage than Connor Hellebuyck, but he's played way less games, so less of a sample size, less games that he could potentially do bad, but I'm pretty sure he's had a better latter half of the season. Number 2, I got Andrei Vasilevsky. He's got the same save percentage, actually a little less goals against average, like a little higher, but he's played more games. He's played the same amount of games. The next guy, Connor Hellebuyck, he's actually started more games, but played the same amount. Yeah, and then at number 1, it's Connor Hellebuyck. I don't even have to like drum roll. It's Connor Hellebuyck. It's him. It's his award to lose. In 59 games, he's at 924 with a 2.04. And yeah, he's got 7 shutouts. That's another thing. Kemper has 5. Vasilevsky has 6. They're pretty close. 7. And he leads the league. Oh, by this metric, he's second in minutes to Vasilevsky. But he's done better than Vasilevsky, so Connor Hellebuyck's award. He's just been the best goalie in the NHL. ChatGPT agrees with Connor Hellebuyck at 1. They have Igor Shesterkin at number 2 and Jeremy Swayman at number 3. I feel like weird, especially because the reasoning is, yeah, Hellebuyck leads and everything, making them the front runner. Shesterkin and Swayman have also delivered outstanding performance, keeping their respective teams competitive. I could see Shesterkin a little bit. I haven't watched too many Rangers games, but definitely maybe help them at some times of the season. Swayman, Bruins are dead last in the East. How are you going to say that? And he's not even like, Shesterkin is on this list with a 904 and a 286. I listed it by save percentage. Yeah. Swayman's not even on the save percentage list. Knight, Hofer, Dostal, Markstrom, Talbot, Shesterkin, Sorokin, Vejmelka, Bobrovsky, they're all ahead of him. And they're not even thoughts. They're not even like, ooh, I would think to put in this award. 2 more left. Hopefully this video isn't too long. The Norris. For me, it is a one-man race. And that's only because of injuries. Because at number 3, I have Quinn Hughes. But if he played a full healthy season, he played the same amount of games as Makar, he would actually be 1 point behind Makar, which would make it a little better. You know what? I could see them doing it based off a point per game pace, but I think Quinn Hughes deserves 3rd place. Sakarinsky's stepped up big time. He's been a huge player in the Columbus season. He's probably been their number 1 guy. That has definitely helped. He looked great at the Four Nations. And yeah, I think Gretzky is deserving of that number 2 spot, especially over Quinn Hughes. Number 1, Cale Makar, 91 points. It's obvious he's going to win the Norris. It's his award this season. If Quinn Hughes has a healthy season next year, it's going to be more tight. You would think Fox would be in this a little more, but nope, he is not. It's Cale Makar at number 1. And now we have, same list from ChatGPT, Quinn Hughes, Gretzky, and Makar's offensive contributions and defensive reliability makes him a standout candidate. Werenski's all-around play has been crucial, and Hughes' playmaking abilities have significantly boosted the Canucks' performance. I agree with ChatGPT on that one. At the Hart, we have Nathan MacKinnon at 3 for me. Leading the league right now. I feel like if he has like 130, I don't know if he gets 130. 125, I feel like if he gets up to 125, he could definitely jump Draisaitl, who I have at number 2. Leon Draisaitl, he's definitely carried the Oilers because McDavid's been having a down year. Usually it's a 1-2 combo. It's been more of a Draisaitl year. Since McDavid's not having the best season, and injury problems, I think, is the main reason for that. If you put Four Nations into this, I'd definitely put McDavid up there because he, just that 1 goal alone, right? But yeah, at number 1, I have Connor Hellebuyck. I know that might be a little controversial, but I think Connor Hellebuyck, I think Winnipeg's been an all-around good team, and I feel like you can make the case that Draisaitl and McKinnon maybe have carried their weight more than Connor Hellebuyck, but I think it's Connor Hellebuyck's award, but I could see reasons to give it to Draisaitl and to give it to McKinnon. ChatGPT has Nathan MacKinnon at 3. That's where we agree. Where we disagree, they have Connor Hellebuyck, then Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl leads the league in goals and is 2nd in points. I'm not sure if he's 2nd in points right now. Top 10 points NHL this season. Apologies, I don't have this on the top of my head. It is, Kucherov is tied, and Draisaitl's at 106 with 71 games played. Yeah, McDavid has 90, so it's a very low season for McDavid. I could see him making a case for Kucherov sneaking in, maybe for Draisaitl. But for McKinnon, I have McKinnon up there. This could change. I definitely made this video a couple days ago. That number 1, they have Leon Draisaitl. Oh yeah, I was just going over. Apologies, I'm all over the place. Hellebuyck's exceptional goaltending has been pivotal for the Jets' success, while McKinnon continues to be a consistent offensive force for the Avalanche. And that will do it. That will be it for this one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out these 2 videos up here right here. is the Monday video. Right here's the Friday franchise mode video that I talked about earlier. Make sure to check that series out. If you haven't watched since episode 1, go watch episode 1. Catch up. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. We can only do Canadian players. That's one thing I should be saying in the intro. We can only take Canadian players, which adds a little bit of more fun to it. Subscribe will be right down there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.